I'm not going to pretend that Mummy I'm a Zombie is the best film ever, but I was quite surprised to see that it only had a rating of 4.6 out of 10 on IMDb, because I think it was a pretty decent sequel. I guess you're going to have to like the first film, Daddy I'm a Zombie, to be able to kind of engage with this one, and that also has a low rating, so I guess the audiences are crossing over. But I did like this one. So it's released in 2014, and we are still with our character Dixie, who is our zombie, and she's currently fighting a battle between the living and the dead while also trying to be a normal teenager at school. And I just particularly like the visuals with this. That's one of the main things that really stood out for me with this one, is that there are some beautiful scenes. The narrative itself is fine. I was a little bit interested to see how it would conclude, but I really like the animation style. I love the scenery. I enjoy the movement. The movement of the characters is quite fluid, which is something that works quite well. I don't think at any point there was anything that I would have changed about it. I thought the development was reasonable, and it's just one of those films that's really easy to watch and enjoyable. And if you're into kind of dark gothic animations, which I definitely am, I think it's something that you should give a go. I mean, granted, I feel like you should watch the first one first. That's probably a better option. But if you do watch the first one and think it's alright, then I do think watching this one is pretty decent. I don't have too many in-depth thoughts about it, because it's not, it's not the most detailed thing. My thoughts wandered there. It's not the most detailed film I've ever seen, but it's still enjoyable, and it's still pretty decent, and it's good fun. It's easy to watch. If you just want something to put on in the background that kind of adheres to your enjoyment of gothic animation, it really is beautiful, and it works very well. As a sequel, I think we had some good character development. If you're not one to watch this kind of film at any point, I'd say it's a perfect film for Halloween. The certificate rating is PG, so it's pretty much decent for the whole family. If you think you're going to be interested in this, please ignore the ratings. Give it a go. As I said, watch the first one if you haven't seen it. But Mummy I'm a Zombie is a pretty decent sequel to a pretty decent film.